St. Paul, we're near the housing gate, like the back gate on the military base, and well, people always like parked their cars and stuff over there. They weren't supposed to park their cars over there, but there was a huge lot of cars, and people would sometimes go and leave, and they'd leave their cars there, so those cars would be there for, like, 6, 7, 8, 9, even, like, a year, and, I remember we were walking through there, because, well, his car isn't exactly the most reliable thing in the world, so we had gotten dropped off right there. We were just, like, we were waiting to go and get picked up when, we saw this car, and the guy had left so much stuff inside of it. I mean, cool stuff, too. Like, he had his radio in there, obviously, really nice speakers, a bunch of stuff, like, just lying in his car that was cool. Like, I don't know, like, GPS system, even just stuff that was lying in his car that somebody would, like, have on them and then get home and just leave it in the car rather than taking it back in their house. And, we decided we were going to break into the car. Not a good decision, but other people had broken into all the other cars around us, and, I mean, just, I don't know, it seemed logical, like, oh, other people are doing it, why not do it too? Thinking back, it's really stupid, but we took his sweater, and, I mean, the MPs are, like, right there, like, literally right there at the back gate. These cars aren't supposed to be there, and they let them be there, but we took his sweater, and we wrapped it around my elbow, actually, and, I popped into the window with my elbow. It's a lot harder to break a window than you'd expect. We actually did it, like, 4 or 5 times, because I thought that I thought I was gonna break it, so it scared me. I was like, oh, breaking glass. But, after, like, the 4th time, I was like, okay, I need to hit this shit. And I popped my elbow through it really hard, and it broke. And it scared the crap out of me. I paused, like, astonished. And the MPs heard us. Oh gosh, I didn't expect the MPs to hear us or to come over there so fast. I kind of froze after I actually did it. I didn't even get inside the car. I just stayed outside with a t-shirt wrapped around my elbow, looking like an idiot when they came over. And then, when they came over to us, they were all like, hey, what are you doing over here? Like, why are you next to all these cars that aren't supposed to be here? And, I told them the car was mine. Wow. Just blurted it out. I was like, oh, no, it's okay. It's my car. We locked the keys inside, and my husband's been on leave this whole time, and we can't get it, and he told me, because he has the keys, he told me just to break in, and totally lying my face off. And then, so he's like, oh, do you and your husband have the same last name? And I said yes. Oh my gosh, I said yes. And, I was like, yes, I have my license, and, my registration's in the car. And he grabbed my license, and he looked at it. He gave it back to me, and that's, like, an integral part of my story, because he handed it back to me. He knew my name, though, but he gave me my ID back. He obviously didn't look at my name very good, because I'm still here. But he went to go get into the car and to pull the registration out, because I told him, oh, my registration's in the glove box. It has the same last name. My husband will tell you that that this is all okay. It's all cleared. It's fine. It's my car. I honestly don't even need to be here. You don't need to be looking into my car. This is my business. And then he reached in and he grabbed it. And I remember Paul grabbed me by the shoulder and was like, hey, and we just ran. And all I remember hearing is the MP going, hey, wait! And we just took off, and we were right by the overpass, and there was this canal that we'd have to jump over, otherwise we'd have to go over the overpass. And there's this piece of styrofoam right there. We kind of tripped on it, and it fell in the canal, but not in the canal. It was on the styrofoam, and the styrofoam just like started floating really fast down the canal underneath the overpass. So I basically stayed on it, and Paul jumped on it, and it didn't float all the way, but it still floated, and it literally just shot us like the canal was flowing, and it just shot us underneath the overpass and kept going. Oh my gosh. And the MPs ran to the corner. It was like a movie. They were like, "Hey, wait!" And I was like, "See ya, bitches." I don't know what made me say that, because if they caught us, they would be even more pissed off. But yeah, so that was fun and bad. And the moral of the story is don't steal.